Everything we know about Eezee, Ezekiel, thank God, the founder of Eezee Concept Global, the record label that Judy K, Mercy Chinwo, GUC belongs to. Hi friends, welcome to the channel. My name is Chinwo Banks, the voice of the Father at the gates. In this video, we're going to be looking at who Eezee is, how much he has impacted the body of Christ with his gift of administration, and we're also going to be looking at the issues he has with gospel musician Mercy Chinwo, who is one of his former artists. Please like this video, and if you are not yet subscribed to the channel, do subscribe to the channel for more commentary videos. According to trendybeats.com, Eezee is known as Ezekiel Thank God Onyedikachukwu, also known as Eezee. He is a legendary gospel artist. Ezekiel Thank God Onyedikachukwu, popularly known as Eezee, was born in Port Harcourt, Rivers State, Nigeria. Eezee is one of the renowned gospel music producers in Nigeria. He is an artist manager, and songwriter. This talented gospel fellow started as a drummer for the Redeemed Christian Church of God at an early age of 10. He then became a music director in his university days. Eezee obtained both his first school leaving certificate and West African senior certificate in Port Harcourt, Rivers State. He is a graduate from Abia State University, where he obtained a BSc degree in history and international relations. Eezee also has a diploma in law. The prolific gospel legend joined the Nigerian Navy some years ago, and in 2013 he was promoted to the rank of a lieutenant. Currently, Eezee, a multi-instrumentalist and Navy lieutenant, is the founder and CEO of Africa's biggest gospel label, Eezee Concept, a record label for some of Nigeria's gospel legends like Mercy Chinwo, GUC, Judy K, and Israel Dami. Eezee is also artist manager to Frank Edwards, Priye Odede, Hilda Dokubo, and so many others. Eezee, the second child to Mr. and Mrs. Chukwuemeka Thank God, the singer, got married to Chidima Thank God on the 15th of June 2013. Having gotten a snip overview of who Eezee is, let us talk about his journey, how he has grown this record label. I didn't even know that it is the biggest Christian record label in Nigeria. I always thought that was Christ Embassy. Eezee is not a newbie. He has been around for a long time, and like they said, he used to actually be an artist. He was a reggae singer. I saw some of his old videos and I smiled and I was like, oh, this is amazing. He's not only just an artist, he has also collaborated with Samsung. There's an old video, I'm looking for it, I can't find his Instagram handle. I don't know if you guys reported it and they took it down, but I remember, was it last year, I saw very old videos of Frank Edwards. I don't know if it was an award or if it was a show of some sort, where Frank Edwards was actually talking about how Eezee has been a blessing to him, because he's actually Frank Edwards' manager, right? So aside from his record label, they provide different services, because I was watching where they were talking about they provide music promotions, they also provide artist management, and they do different things in his record label. And I just want us to talk about this man. All right, this is going to be a series. Please check the description box for the playlist so that you can have an holistic understanding of this conversation in this particular Eezee Mercy Chinwo entire series. Now, as at the time that these guys began to put structure to the gospel music industry, what existed then was just I think it was only Christ Embassy at the time that had like a record label dedicated to Christian artists, but it was just meant for Christ Embassy members or BLW members. So if you were not a BLW member, you couldn't really be a part of I've forgotten the name of that their record label. Was it Love World Nation? You guys remind me. And so Eezee decided to step up and create something out of nothing, right? And he has done an amazing job. I know that a lot of people are crucifying him right now, but I like to be an objective bystander. All right, he has done an amazing job, and I think that he needs to get his props for that. All right, you cannot deny the fact that he has done something amazing with the gospel, with gospel musicians. Because before gospel, if you're a gospel artist, when I was growing up, you had choir members who were extremely gifted, who knew how to sing, but there was no proper administration of that gifting. So you would hear people who could sing, like they could really, really sing, go for competitions and come back, but they really couldn't make it in the real world, or do you understand, out of this gifting. So you see people were always at the mercy of their pastors or their churches, but this guy came, and I've heard him talk a couple of times, and I agree with a lot of things that he says. The gospel music business is different from gospel music ministry. Two different things. It has caused a lot of arguments, and a lot of people are always tensed when these conversations come up. But I subscribe to his thinking process, right? Because a lot of people do not understand that music is beyond you just being able to sing. There's the administration of your gifts, and it's not just music. I think it's anything talent, basically. There's something called talent management. So this is off point. My husband used to say that he signed okay, let me not even talk about that. Let's leave it. So talent management is something that a lot of people don't understand, that as a talent, whether you're a musician, you're a content creator, you're a writer and all of that, there's an administration, there's a structure that you need to put in place in order to be able to get the best out of that talent. Because you could be very talented and nobody hears about you, nobody knows about you, you don't understand contractual agreements, you don't understand licensing, you don't understand the right avenues to promote your business and your music. And this is what this man has done for gospel musicians, that now as a gospel musician, you can be rest assured that your gifting can sustain you. You don't have to be at the mercy. Then I remember when I was growing up, you see somebody wants to produce record, they will have to be begging their pastors for support and all those type of things. And funny thing, and when the pastors who have their own callings and are trying to make something out of their own ministry don't support them in the way they want to be supported, it will cause trouble, it will cause a lot of wahala. So I just wanted us to appreciate these gifts. I watched a video where he was saying that I am not a pastor. In fact, let us listen to that video.
I am not going to speak to you like a pastor. I'm not a pastor. And I confidently say it everywhere, because I don't need to be a pastor to be kingdom minded. I don't need to be a called pastor to be an advancer of God's kingdom. It is not my call, and it doesn't make me any less as to the contribution of kingdom advancement. We're talking about the structural formation for God's kingdom advancement, or God's end time army. And I'll explain that. Ministry is anything that is towards the advancement of God's kingdom. Ministry is anything done in advancement of God's kingdom. Industry is the platform where professionals find their expression. So who are you? Whilst you're identifying yourself as a young person, you're going to be confused. It's part of the...
So that is Eezee. In the next video we are going to be doing in this series, we're going to be talking about what went wrong between him and his artist Mercy Chinwo. That's going to be another video, but I want you to write in the comment section what you have learned from this guy, and let us celebrate him. This video is not to bash him. This video is about celebrating him because he's an apostle, he's a pioneer, okay, and we need to celebrate grace when we see grace. All right, thank you so much. If you've watched to this point, you are my diamond, and keep on shining brightly. I want you to type in the comment section, I'm a diamond and I shine bright. Like the video, and if you are not yet subscribed, do subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.